Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Smart Skills of TV. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to add an admin to your page, right? So, how to add an admin to your Facebook page to manage content for you, right? But also how to add an admin to your page if you are a Nigerian or you live in an ineligible country and you want to monetize your Facebook page and you have gotten someone, you know, who can start the process of monetization for you when you eventually become qualified for monetization. So this video is going to be showing you how to, give them admin access to your page. All right. So first of all, if you've not yet seen that video, there is a video on my account on this page. I'm going to be dropping the link in the description to show you how to start the process of monetization and everything you need to know if you live in an ineligible country, because right now for the Facebook monetization, it hasn't yet been rolled out in countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, and these African countries. But then there are actually ways around it, and one of the ways is to get someone outside the country who can become your admin. All right, so you give them admin access, and when you eventually monetize, they can start the process of applying for monetization for you. All right, so there are actually two ways to get someone who can become your admin. One of that is to probably you have a relative outside of Nigeria who stays in a country where monetization has been legally rolled out. All right, so that is not to say that you're going to be doing anything illegal if you live in Nigeria or in an ineligible country. All right, but then legally rolled out means that Facebook has approved that you guys can now monetize your content on your page or on your professional Facebook account. All right, so it's either you get someone who lives in the abroad, like in Canada, in France, in the US, or in the UK. Right, so if you have someone, it's a good thing for you and it makes everything more easy. But what if you don't have anyone living out there? You can go to places like Fiverr and Upwork, all right, and just type Facebook monetization. When you type that out, it will, a lot of people are now offering this as a service. All right, so if you don't understand how everything is going to play out, you just have to communicate with that person. All right, so there is really nothing difficult. Ever since my last video, I've gotten tons and tons of questions, people asking how is this going to work, how do I get. So if you don't have, in fact, even if you have someone out there, it is very, very easy. But if you it's actually a plus. But then if you don't have anybody out there, it is even better you go on places like Fiverr and Upwork and get someone who does this professionally. The person should be able to explain to you more how they offer this service. All right, so all you just need to do is to now give them admin access to your page. And someone asked some time ago that after they've added the admin, can I still continue to add on? Of course you can. In fact, it is even when you qualify for monetization that you will search out that admin. All right, it is when you qualify for monetization you will search out the admin and not before. All right, so right now, like maybe you just want to start creating content on your page, go on ahead and continue to do all you need to do. All right, so monetization is still way ahead. So when you eventually qualify, you can now search out that person who can do it for you. But in the meantime, you can also still go about making your inquiries. You can maybe go on Fiverr and Upwork and search out these people who do this and then ask them how it's going to work. Or you have someone out there who lives in the abroad, you can ask them how is this going to work. Probably they've done it for someone before. All right, so when you eventually get that person who is going to do it for you, this is how to add them up as an admin. All right, so stay tuned. So what you need to do is to navigate to your page. All right, so this is my account, so I'll come to pages. All right, so I'll come to pages and then I'm just going to navigate to, let's say this is my page, right? So how do I give? So one of the things you have to do is to switch into this page, because this page is going to be like a profile on its own. All right, so once you've done that, you now come back again and click on the menu option for the page, and then you go to professional dashboard. All right, So from a professional dashboard, when you scroll down, you're now going to see page access. I say invite people to manage your page and control who can access it. So before you can actually give page access, or before you can give any form of access or control to your page, you and the person have to be friends on Facebook, right? So the person needs to send you a friend request. You need to accept, and then after that you can now go on to add the person up. All right, so once I click on page access, you can see these are all the people who have access to this account, either as admins or as different other access. People with Facebook access. Now this Facebook access is what we will also refer to as admin access. Like, this is the highest access you can give to someone, right? So these are the people who have Facebook access to this account. Then we also have tax access. So this tax access has its own it has its own delegation of tax that people can actually do for you. So for this page access, people whom you give page access would be able to create content, messages and calls, community activity, ads, insights, permissions, page deletion. So this is actually like the highest access you can give, right? So for you to give someone access, just click on this add new. All right, so Facebook access means any actions you take as this page, including when you check into a location, may be visible to anyone else who manages it. So if you give someone page access from outside the country, Facebook is going to assume that this person is also like maybe more like a co-owner of this page, like you've given them the authority to act on your behalf, right? So even if they are not the one who created the page or who owns the page, they are still going to be able to log in to do whatever it is they need to do for you. All right, so anyone else with Facebook access will share the page experience, including news feed and notifications. And well, the person can also share content for you, right? So maybe you want to do this in a big way. You can even add the person up from the beginning and let the person just be the one to be managing your page for you, right? And then you can once in a while check the page out and all that. All right, so after that you click on next. Then who should have Facebook access to this page? So you have to search the person out either by email or by their Facebook names. All right, so let's say for instance I want to give someone okay, let me just start searching, and let me see, Deborah. All right, so let's say that the person whom you want to give access, you've already sent this person a friend request, so their name is going to appear here. So all you just need to do is to click on it and then click on done. Then afterwards Facebook is going to send them a notification, right? So you're going to be receiving a notification that XYZ has sent them a request to manage their page, right? So when they receive that notification, they have a period of 30 days to accept it. So all they just need to do is to go to their own notification and then accept it, and then that is all. From then on, they should be able to, maybe you've qualified for monetization already, they should be able to now start the process of monetizing your page for you. All the paperwork that needs to be done, tax, because I think you need to submit like a tax certificate or something, which you don't have as a Nigerian. So they have to do that for you and all that. So monetizing your page on Facebook, monetizing your Facebook page as an African, living in a country that is not yet eligible for Facebook monetization, even if they say they are still rolling it out and we are still waiting, so that everything becomes more easy for us. But then monetizing, if you live in an ineligible country, is currently possible. If you can get someone whom you can add as an admin, and the person can get to do all that is required for you. All right, so that is that about adding up a page admin. I believe that this tutorial has been very valuable. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also turn on the notification bell. And if you like this video, which of course I believe you do, just give it a likes. All right, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can also show this to more people who should also see this tutorial as well. All right, so this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain on this tutorial. I'm going to be bringing you more content around Facebook page monetization, so you want to stay tuned. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll try as much as possible to address them. All right, so thank you so very much for staying until the end, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.